today I'm going to be talking about my vision board, and the mic situation is just going to have to work out right now. Last video I was talking way too low, so this video I'm going to try to speak louder. I had these mini microphones, but they're always dead whenever I try to use them, and I can't hold my mic since I'm going to be talking about my vision board, which takes two hands. So this is the best we're going to get, and hopefully it works. Yeah, this is my vision board. This is to inspire and kind of just show you another thing I do to help motivate me in life, and anyone can take this no matter what age you are. I think age is always something that goes into the types of things you see, but you can do anything you want, okay? I've been doing this for 2 years now. I did one last year for the entire year, and then I did one this year for this year, of course. So let's go into it. First, I'm going to be talking about this right corner. So, the first thing that ever went onto this board was this photo of me. It was my school picture, and I thought I ate it up. I thought I looked really cute. It was my first time smiling, so I had to pin it. I thought it looked really good. Now I'm a little bit scared. But it's okay. It's a good photo. Anyways. And it's not like the ones you buy, it's the proof one. Okay, next I have this one that went second, and it's a comfort quote that I got from when I did my ordering, and I thought it resonated with me. It says, "The voice in your head isn't always right. You're okay even if it doesn't feel like it yet." And I'm not a big overthinker. I've gotten better at that, but I do overthink a lot. So that kind of reminded me to take a chill, relax. And then everything else came to play with that, but yeah. So I have a quote from this thing I do. It's like this, but it says quotes instead of life hacks, okay? And it's a cat one. It's really cute. And I cut out this quote that says, "The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate." By Oprah Winfrey. Guys, sorry. I'm a little nervous. God, I'm embarrassing. Yeah, it speaks for itself. It's a great quote. I think on vision boards a lot of the time you see quotes on it, so that's one I collected. Next I have a quote that I found from from Pinterest that I wrote down before I forgot it, and it says, "Do it now before the spark goes cold, later becomes never, and regret grows old." And I liked how it rhymed, so that's why I wrote it down. But basically, if you have an idea, pursue it as soon as you can, and don't wait until it's perfect, because it's going to go cold and you're going to regret it when it doesn't happen. So do it in the moment, do it right now. And that's what these YouTube videos are for me. I'm doing it right now, before my regret grows old. Okay, next, I have a quote that's from the life hack one I just showed you that says, "If you spend 100 hours per year or 18 minutes per day practicing something, you'll be better at it 95% of the you'll be better at it than 95% of the population. It's all about consistency." How I relate to this is I like to read and write, and that takes up an hour of my day, and it's small things that really can impact you as a person. And I think a lot of the time, as of now, people are motivated, or younger kids are motivated by being better than the competition and being better than everyone else you're surrounded with. And that can be a negative way of thinking, but as someone a part of that generation, it kind of pushes me to be better in a way. So I like to think about that. Next, I have a little thing here that says, "Merry Christmas, love you," from my friend. And it's just funny because it wasn't Christmas time, and it was really funny. Next, I have these sticky notes of all the books I was reading this year, and I was checking them off so I don't forget. And also because, if I was going to read it this year, they were important readings, so I plan on reading them at some point. One book that I read that was a part of that curriculum was 1984. We never read it, so I'm happy that I did that on my own terms. But yeah. Next, right here, I think we'll move down like this, but the quote says, "Flexibility requires an open mind and welcoming of new alternatives," by Deborah Day. And I know who Oprah Winfrey is. Okay, her name's a little hard to say, sorry, but I don't know who Deborah Day is, so just keep that in mind if these people are crazy or something. But if they're really good, then yay. And I got that quote from my cat calendar thing. And I think it just reminds me of it. Just was something that resonated with me. I think I'm pretty open-minded and flexible, and this was a reminder that that will bring opportunities for me even if I don't see it right now. Next, as you can see, there's a bunch of photos, but right here I wrote Vice President Bound because I am Vice President for my class. I've been this year, and what we do is at the end of the year we do new elections for next year, and someone decided to run against me, and competition is always good. That's what I tell myself. It makes you realize how much you want something. So once I figured that out, I had written this on a piece of paper, wrote it, circled it, and then put it on here, and I'm still vice president. So maybe it worked, maybe it didn't, but putting that really reminded me that competition is important in life, and that it just pushes you to do magical things. I got a lot of compliments on my speech. If you want to see that, I can do a video on all my speeches. That'd be fun. Okay, next I have this small piece of paper that I wrote maktub on. Maktub is from the book The Alchemist, and it is an Arabic word for it is written. And in the book it goes into so much more depth, and it's a great book. You should read it. But oh my gosh, it is so good. And just thinking, and like that book just shows the thinking of how things are written. Like, it's so hard to grasp everything that happened, but great quote. And it just reminds me, and it's the thing is, I don't believe in fate or destiny or things like that, but this kind of relates to that, so it's hard in a sense, but once you read the book, you kind of understand it, and in the moment, it felt right to write that. I hadn't even finished the book, and I wrote this down, and that's going to show up a little bit more, but, yeah. Okay, yeah. Next is this little spiral sticky note. I do these a lot. They're just all my colored pens, and I just do them, and my teacher complimented it, so it made me feel good. So it's up there now. I have this little fortune, and I got it in the beginning of the year, so that's why it's on here. And it says, "Oh, for the powers the gifts give us to see ourselves as others see us. Well, my dear outspoken one, you are so quick to criticize others. Did you ever stop to analyze yourself? You are a very sensitive person and a critical one. You have a very sharp tongue, which may cause unhappiness to others. You are a generous disposition and knowingly would not hurt anyone. You have a keen mind. Try to improve it. Your best friends like you for your ready wit. Try to cultivate a red-haired person. Therein lies a great deal of happiness for you." And it's up there because, like, a lot of the time, your board can be manifestation. Sorry, I need to go on my phone for more notes. But, it's just, I don't know. It was kind of to fill my board, but I like it. Anyways, sorry guys. So the next thing is, I don't know if I'm going to go into the photos, but yeah, we can go into the photos a little bit. Oh wait, let's go into this sticky note. I hope this isn't a long video, guys. Up close and personal. Okay. This one is actually from a book I'm recently reading. I can grab it for you so you can look at this. The Psychology of Money. I'm almost done with it. I'm going to finish it by the end of this weekend. It's going to happen, don't worry. I'm reading a chapter tonight, and maybe last night I read 3 chapters so that I could finish it this weekend. So, and you're probably asking, why don't you just finish it now? Because I have a schedule, okay, guys? And it's really hot, if you can't tell. Okay. Let me read you the quote. Sorry for going off task. It says, "A wise old owl." Okay, sorry. Oh, my side profile. A wise old owl lived in an oak. The more he saw, the less he's. Okay, I got it. Just give me 1 second. Okay. A wise old owl lived in an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. Why are we all like the wise old bird? This came from some really cool person in finance, an investor who always listened and did not speak. And it's a quote from him, but I don't remember the guy's name. But it's in that book. So if you want to know, you can look in the book and read it. It's a pretty good book. I say that about a lot of books. Anyways, so yeah, how it resonates for me is that sometimes you don't need to speak to have an impact, if that makes sense. Sometimes being the loudest in the room is to be the most confident who is not speaking, and it's really important. Something that I've been noticing in my generation, and maybe you can see it in older generations, is that nobody lets anyone speak anymore. Oh my god, I've talked about this to my English teacher. We do Socratic seminars, okay? That is something that happens a lot in high school. And I'm telling you, everybody starts to. Everybody cares about their grades so much to where nobody can speak. And let me tell you, I have a bunch of good ideas, okay? I have great ideas, but I can never introduce them because people are talking. They don't let anyone else speak because they want to get a good grade. And I can understand where you want to get a good grade. But when you're, like, as a teacher, when you're implementing that and allowing kids to just think getting a good grade is all that the Socratic seminar is for, you lose the whole aspect of conversating and creating ideas and building off of each other. So, anyways, I kind of went off a little bit, but this just reminds me that even though my listening does not impair who I am, and even if I'm just listening and not being able to speak, it doesn't make me less of a person. Yeah. Anyways, I have a photo of this hair because I really wanted to get my hair nice, and I did this year. I got a haircut. Was it crazy? No. Does my hair look like this? No. Is my hair still nice? Yes. Okay. I have a chessboard because I was really into chess. Now, I haven't played chess in a while and it's kind of sad, but I have a chessboard. Someone play with me? You can add me on chess.com. This fell off. I'll put it back. Okay. Should we move back to the top or what are we thinking? We can go this way. So I have a Deca pin. Hashtag go Deca. Can't make the diamond, but go Deca. The sticky notes cover the airport tickets, but DECA, hello. So if you don't know what DECA is, it's a business club that my school offers for me, and it's an amazing club. If you have it, just do it. No matter if you're interested in business or not, you can learn so much from it. Like, I was really scared to go into DECA my freshman year because it is a terrifying process. But this year I did it, and I was just like, I'm just gonna do it. Like, I don't care anymore. And I went all the way to internationals. I got this pin at international conference. So it just really, just do it. Like, there's no one stopping you. DECA is such a low stakes thing since there's no risks. It's all mock. It's all fake. So yeah, if you want to see the next part, then I'll go into it. This is part 1.